Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in to Grow My Wedding Business. I really appreciate it. This is a brand new YouTube channel. I've been hosting another YouTube channel called Grow My Officiant Business, and I have a lot of students who are also wedding venue owners and other wedding vendors such as DJs and wedding planners. So I'm branching out. I want to bring you information that can help you grow your business. I am a coach to all types of wedding business owners. So thank you so much for tuning in. Let me introduce myself a little bit. This is kind of the beginning video of my channel. So if you find this, there's going to be a lot more to come. My name is Chad Muncy. I've been in the wedding business for now more than a decade. I've performed a lot of weddings over the years. Too many to count, probably 600-700 if I had to count. I've been in front of crowds as large as 1,000 people. I have helped with wedding planning, with DJing, all that sort of stuff before I became a professional officiant and venue coordinator. And so I want to see people that get into this avoid getting burnt out in their wedding business and help them take strides forward and knock out the obstacles. There are a lot of obstacles that are in the way that when I came into this, I did not foresee. And I've got the camera aimed towards my board here because I like to teach. You'll see. I'm a coach, but I like to teach things that I see. I'm a visualizer. I like to visualize things and then kind of work it out and show you in my mind what's going on. And I do that so that can help you, hopefully. I love coaching wedding industry professionals and people who are just getting into the wedding business. And I know a lot of wedding business owners who are making incredible incomes, over $100,000 a year, many of them, and a lot of them are booked solid. So it is not an economy thing if you don't have business. It's just the key to knowing these certain little things that get in your way and knowing how to put one foot in front of the other and take the correct steps to grow your wedding business. Recently, I made a major achievement. I just finished writing a book called, you can probably see it behind me, called Wedding Pros Playbook, Marketing Mastery for Wedding Business Owners. And I wrote that because I wanted to pour all of my marketing knowledge from the last 20 years into a manual that people could use to put all those tactics into the wedding business. And so I'll tell you how to get that book later on. But right now, I want to give you some value for stopping in here. I want to give you something for stopping by. I'm a big value guy. I think if you don't offer value to your clients, and if you don't offer a big enough value, and I'm not talking about having lower prices, I'm talking about have phenomenal 5-star service and phenomenal communication and foundations built in everything you do. If you don't have that, then you don't have a business. So this is the channel, Grow My Wedding Business. And if you are interested in getting into the wedding business at all, this is the channel for you. So I hope you'll hit the button and the bell, as I call it, so that I don't want the algorithm kicking this video down because I said something about you-know-whatting. But please you-know-what to the channel so that this will grow and you can continue to know when I'm offering these valuable videos. So I want to inspire you, first of all. When I first started, I thought I knew a lot about marketing because I did know a lot about marketing. I had done it in a corporate environment. I had done it for my own business, and I thought I knew better than what a lot of people were telling me. But this industry is a lot different than what I thought it was. And let me tell you about a conversation I had with a wedding vendor. I won't tell you what they did, but this was a wedding vendor that was booked solid. And when I say booked solid, they were telling people left and right every day, no, I'm sorry, I'm booked full. So they had a list of people that wanted them, and they couldn't come to all of the weddings that the people wanted them to come to. So they were booked solid, making a lot of money, doing really well, helping a lot of couples. And I was like, how in the world is this possible? How is it possible to have a list of brides and grooms that want you to come to their wedding? And a lot of people, that I see and I coach are like, I can't even get a solid number of calls every week so I can keep my calendar full. How do you get on other people's calendar and people you have to say no to? So I asked, I was like, what is the deal? Why why are you so busy? Why are you making so much money in this industry and other people are just trying so hard? And the wedding industry has something. We just had a mastermind in our coaching group on Facebook about this, and I was like, a lot of people were like, man, this is really helping me. It is called perception segmentation. And basically what it is if you have a bride here. That looks like a Christmas tree, but that's a bride, I promise. Then you have another wedding vendor. So we'll put, this is a disc, like a disc jockey. You have a disc jockey here, DJ, and then you have a, let's see, flowers there. This is an arbor, and this is a big barn. I am not the best at drawing, so this is a venue. That's a venue owner, that's a bride, and that is a DJ. From the perspective of each of these people, depending on who you're looking at, the perspective is different. So it's segmented. So when you enter into the wedding industry, if you're a DJ, your perspective on your services, your quality, your value are different than that bride sees you. And the perspective from the venue owner, when they look at you, that's different of what you're offering. So it's segmented, the perception segmentation. So you have to understand, it's not always what you think about your business and how you perceive it to be to other people. It's completely dependent on who is looking at your business. So first of all, you have to understand perception segmentation. We're going to get rid of that. Now that you understand what I mean when I say the segmented market of perception, the perception segmentation, everyone in the wedding industry, as you know, if you go into a Facebook group or if you go into an online community that's specifically for weddings or brides and grooms, and they are looking for wedding vendors, you or your business, everyone in that group, for instance, a bride says, I'm looking for a DJ and an officiant. My budget is $500, and which is very low. My budget's $500. And then all of these people, dozens of people comment. You know, you've seen it before in that Facebook group, and they're like, hey, I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. Please pick me, pick me. And every person in there calls themselves a professional, right? You've seen it. Now, out of all those dozens of people, how many people do you actually believe are offering tremendous value, like over-delivering, delivering absolute 5-star service? Or do you think they are what I call fly-by-nighters? Now, everyone's saying, pick me. You've got a list of all these people. This bride put this post up, and you have all these people wanting, pick me, pick me, pick me. Maybe 6%, we'll say 6%. Can you see that on the camera? Yeah, barely, but sorry, I got it over to the left a little bit. Maybe 6% of this list are actually professionals. So maybe right here, these few people are professionals. So when you understand that, it starts getting different because you want to know, how do I get in that 6%? Because I'll tell you the truth, those 6%, the people that are in there that say, hey, I'm here if you need me, they don't need the business from Facebook. They don't need the business from Thumbtack. They don't need the business from Wedding Wire, from The Knot. They don't have to have it. Now, they're not going to turn it down and they'll try to fit it in, but a lot of times they can't fit it in because they're so busy. So perception segmentation, I want you to first of all think about that, and then think about, I want to become the 6% that don't need to be in that list and get the business from Google, Thumbtack, all of that stuff. So everybody's saying, pick me. Okay, now I'm going to let you in on the little secret. Here's the secret. All right. There is, out of all the wedding vendors on Facebook, remember I said the 6%? There's a small group who I consider to be the elite, the actual professional wedding people, the wedding professionals that are those 6% that don't have to get their business from Facebook and Thumbtack. Now you're like, how? That's what I want, Chad. I want to become those people. I want to be in the elite. Now, I'm not saying they're not elite because they're better than you. They're not elite because they have some kind of special power that they know about. They're not, I just simply say they're elite because they have the privilege of serving as many people as they want to, and they have to turn people down because they're so busy. They're elite for one reason. Here's the reason why: they can get whatever customers they want. Because, not because they're millionaires, not because they have $1 million, but they treat their business and every aspect of it, every foundational tool in their business, like it is $1 million business, and like it can become $1 million business. Now, I'm not saying you want to be a millionaire or you want to have a business that makes $1 million. I'm saying you want to have a business that fulfills you in a way that no other business can, that you enjoy, that you run, that doesn't run you, and that makes you a full-time income. An income like you can't get anywhere else. You go to a job and you make that kind of income, you're stuck there at your job. You hate your job. You're working for somebody else, but you want something that's fulfilling and then makes you that full-time income. So you have to have that funnel of customers coming in. You want to be in that elite group. Okay. Now that you understand the mindset of the elite group, they're treating their business and every aspect of it like it's going to be $1 million business or like it's $1 million business. Let's go into another part of this. So the segmented part, I want to show you in a different way. The segmented part, you've seen people on Facebook saying, my price is the cheapest, or I'll do it for, somebody says, a bride says, hey, I want a photographer. My budget is $1,000. Oh, I'll do it for $800. Like she said, $1,000, at least do it for $1,000. You're underselling yourself. So you have all these people that are saying, I'm mid-level prices. Oh, look at me. I'm budget prices. And you have all these people saying, I'll do it for less. I'll do it for less. I'll do it for less. And then you have the elite, the group of people over here that can price according to what they want and who they serve. So then you have this group, they price based on the quality they provide, the profit they desire, and the area they serve. The quality they provide, the profit they desire, and the area they serve. So their pricing is not based off of trying to sell to wedding people who are having weddings. Their prices are based off of the quality, the profit they want, and the area they serve, which makes their prices significantly higher. All right. So you see people in this industry, in the wedding industry, that are either this tier, who are begging to get business and getting none, or you see people who are pricing accordingly based on actual information and knowledge, and their prices are significantly higher and they're slammed with business. Now ask yourself, which tier do you want to be in? Number 1 or number 2? Most everybody, I hope, is going to say number 2. It's the same as if you were to go into like Louis Vuitton and buy shoes, okay? Or it's the difference of buying Louis Vuitton shoes or going to the flea market and buying a used pair of Louis Vuitton or trying to find something that looks similar. So people are going to buy Louis Vuitton. People are going to buy, and I'm not saying you have to be all elegant and fancy, but you want to make the type of money you want to make. You want to be able to support yourself. You want to make a living. You want your business to grow, and you want it to sustain you, your family, the lifestyle that you want to have. So you need to be in that other tier. So if you have trouble with pricing, that's actually something I wrote about in the book, and I have something called the Prices Method. The Prices Method is perceived value, research the market. You can see PRI, calculate costs, earnings, set price. One what is the perceived value of the package or the product or the service that you're pricing at that moment? You're a venue and you're pricing a service that offers catering, it offers the whole 9 yards. What is the perceived value that you can offer based on the researching the market and what it can support? What's the perceived value? Then you've got to understand how much time you're investing in the totality of it, from the time you communicate with that couple that picks that package to the very end when you're cleaning up and you pay your staff or your contractors. 4, you have to calculate the cost based on the perceived value, researching the market, and invested time. Calculate that cost. How much do you want to earn? How much do you want to profit off of this package? So you're covering yourself. How much do you want to profit? And then last, you set the price. That's the prices method. There's a whole chapter on that. And if you want the book, you can go to growmyweddingbusiness.com, get the book. It walks you through everything in marketing. It has the prices method. It's great. In fact, it's over there on that side. So it's about that thick. It's 277 pages. Great book. Get the book. So this is what I wanted to dive into today, because I'm going to give you little tastes of things. My mind works a little differently. I love to teach and coach, and I want to coach you. And I know a lot of you want to be there. You want to be in that second tier. You want to be making a full-time income. You want your venue or your DJ business or your photography business, your video business, your cake business, whatever business you're in the wedding industry. You want it to grow and shoot up and sustain you and your life, and you want to be able to enjoy it. Enjoy helping couples. But to do that, you have to have a generated, consistent flow of couples and leads. So that is what this channel is all about. I'm actually going to interview venue owners that are highly successful, officiants, DJs, photographers, all of that stuff, all of those kinds of people that are highly successful. And then also going to have if you just want the audio, you can listen to the podcast. So go to the podcast. It will be on every major channel and podcast platform. So I hope you've enjoyed this episode. Please, you know what to do. Hit the button and the bell and enjoy the rest of your day. I'll see you again real soon.